its presentation learning about us. Personal introduction. My name is Daniela Bandera, and I am 20 years old. I live in Nova Chicago, South. I am married, and I have a 20 years old son. I am in the 8th semester in my undergrad degree in foreign language. I'm free to be able to acquire knowledge of the structuring of a study plan to teach the language based on ESP, in the which I have to implement the structure for an improvement in the education that of course today. I am excited about how important this course will be for my profession as a teacher, and I am here to learn. According of the course education, what are your expectations for the course and what can you do to meet them? As I mentioned it before, my expectations for the course are to acquire greater knowledge and in the idea of teaching, how to be able to implement certain strategies and be able to identify each problem according to analysis and carry out. And knowing what each student really needs. Firstly, always be willing to learn and reflect on each topic to the internationally and analyzing and analyzing how this information can help me in the education or in the observation that I'm making in the educational institution. In this way, I will not only be theoretical, but I will be able to see how to pour into practice, preserving thus all knowledge given. And the question, according to the contents, do you think the course is important for this academic program? Explain your answer. Of course, this is good practice giving us important points and our future work of teacher helping us to implement a new ways of educating, improving and helping students to give their best. For me, this course can give us the opportunity to innovate in the classroom class and making students feel motivated to learn a foreign language. Three, according to the answer contents, what the five topics do you like the most and why? Right, and observing each topic that is set to see, I believe that each one has something important to teach us, but um, of which I excel the following five. First, English for specific purpose, and I consider that um, here we will be able to know in depth what is about you could say to mean the course. And current perspective in teaching English for specific purpose. In this, we could see the difference between teaching in traditional classroom and with a specific approach. I think it's important to know the difference in each case. Needs analysis. For this point, it's important to analyze or learn to analyze the situation that is and be able to implement specific teaching. English for a specific academic purpose. And the point here, I think refers to the academic, to the specific academic approach, which I consider we must be very attentive. And finally, methodology, because it will let us know the methodology that we must carry out or in each case. Um, or at least know how to identify the methodologies used. For me, I consider that these five topics are of great importance, as are the others, and since we will obtain a little knowledge from each one. And for how does ESP relate to your language learning experience? Um, right, I believe that ESP can be related to the way of learning this foreign language. Since in at school, I have liked English, but the approach seemed there and led me to only see grammatical rows. What I really wanted was to speak it. So in that case, I would have been able to apply ESP and for my specific purpose. And five, identify and write the reason why you consider this course will also helpful for your teaching competence and professional practice. Well, analyzing the topics, I consider that that it is vital to have this type of knowledge because it allows us to analyze each situation that we are presented with as professionals. And perhaps it's necessary to educate and to handle the foreign language fluently. So we will have to apply ESP, or if as teacher we must teach to write documents or translate it. So what we must structure new teaching plans based on the objective or and require of the students. In this way, in knowing these types of strategies is essential for our personal growth. And finish. Thanks for all.